Hello everyone, my name is Abhijit and I am delighted to present report on Telangana Growth Analysis. This report is prepared for submission at Code Basics Resume Project Challenge number 7. Objectives of the project are to explore datasets, understand their attributes, categories and time period, analyzing trends and patterns within each department, identifying growth opportunities and weaknesses, finding correlation among these departments and reporting the overall growth of the state through insights and relevant visuals. So that this analysis would help the Telangana government to make data-informed decisions that would support the growth of the state. Let me gather some key facts about Telangana. It is 29th state of India formed in 2014, 11th largest state by area and 9th largest by GDP. The state comprises of 33 districts. State capital city Hyderabad, second IT hub of India, has got the recognition by UNESCO as creative city in the gastronomy category. Also, the Telangana government has backed prestigious awards like Green Apple Award for International Beautiful Buildings in June 23. Telangana Tea Hub has won National Technology Award for contribution in tech entrepreneurship in May 23. Telangana is one of the states in India having open data policy. All the important data sets are available at data.telangana.gov.in, which is open data portal. For this resume project challenge, we have been made available below datasets for analysis, which are stamp, transportation, and IPAS. Moving to research questions, let's start with the first dataset, which is stamp. Stamp paper is used as proof of the agreement or transaction in various legal transactions processes. Depending on the transaction, parties pay stamp duty while purchasing the stamp and also pay for registration of the document if required. This forms a major source of the state government revenue. Stamps are available as stamp papers, that is traditional one, and e-stamp papers, which are made available through online systems. In our dataset, we have details regarding revenue generated from document registration and e-stamp challenge payments. Let's move to question 1. How does the revenue generated from document registration vary across districts in Telangana? The bar chart here shows a variation of revenue across districts. Pie chart shows the top four districts Rangareddy, Medchal, Hyderabad and Sangareddy. As per the 2022 data, these four districts contribute whopping 79% of the total revenue from document registration. Also, Rangareddy alone contributes 36% of the total revenue. However, question also asks to list down top 5 districts that showed highest document registration revenue growth. So in the table, these are the 5 districts. However, their contribution in the revenue is very low. Question 2. How does the revenue generated from document registration compare to the revenue generated from e-stamp challenge across districts? Here the bar chart shows variation of revenue across districts. However, we can see the two bars are almost equal. So we can say that the revenue generated from document registration and e-stamp challenge is almost equal. However, 24 districts have e-stamp challenge revenue slightly more than document registration revenue. In the white chart, top districts where e-stamp revenue percentage is more than 50% of the total revenue. Rangareddy is the only district having significant contribution in the revenue. Question 3. Is there any alteration of stamp challenge count and document registration count pattern since the implementation of e-stamp challenge? Yes, initially after introduction of e-stamps in December 2020, we see reduction in the count of documents registered. However, with time, we see both the counts are having similar pattern and count of e-stamp challenge is slightly more than the count of documents registered. E-stamp paper is considered more secure than physical stamp paper, and also it is easy to maintain their record in online systems. Hence, government can create awareness about ease of availing e-stamps online at registration.telangana government website. Question 4. Categorize districts into three segments based on their e-stamp registration revenue generation. So in the map, we see three segments. Top two districts are Rangareddy Mitchell, second are Hyderabad, and Sangareddy, and the remaining districts are in the third segment. Let's move to second dataset, which is transportation and contains information about vehicle sales data from Regional Transport Authority categorized by fuel types, vehicle class, etc. Since road tax and registration charges are paid to the government during registration of vehicle, it forms a considerable chunk of revenue. Hence, we need to analyze the data and for presenting insights. Question 5. Investigate whether there is any correlation between vehicle sales and specific months or seasons in different districts. Here on the timeline, we can see that in October-November months, there is a rise in the vehicle sales. That may be due to festivals like Dasera, which is the main festival of Telangana. Also, it is ending of the Vannakalam, that is Kharif season. We can notice on the chart that during peak summer months, April, May, we see decrease in vehicle sales. In the consolidated chart also we see similar impact. However, in 2022, vehicle sales was nearly constant and we didn't see any rise in sales. This might be due to multiple macroeconomic factors like global silicon chip shortage or recession-like situation affecting new employment generation. Question 6. How does the distribution of vehicles vary by vehicle class across different districts? Here on the bar chart, we see that variation across districts. Also, the sales are predominantly concentrated in three districts: Hyderabad, Medchal, and Rangareddy. These pie charts show preference of a specific class in and the dominating districts. Right? Hyderabad, Medchal, Rangareddy together contribute 55% in the motorcycle sales. Again, the same districts contribute 69% in motor car sales. However, the Hyderabad alone contributes 27% in auto rickshaw sales. Question 7 lists down the top 3 and bottom 3 districts that have shown the highest and lowest vehicle sales growth during financial year 22 compared to 21. So only 4 districts in the Telangana have positive sales growth for FY22, which are Rangareddy, Hyderabad, Karimnagar and Medchal. And on the bottom side, we have Warangal, Jagtial, Nirmal. The next data set is TSIPAS, which stands for Telangana State Industrial Project Approval and Self-Certification System. It was implemented in 2000 since 2024 for speedy processing of applications for issue of various clearances required for setting up industry. In our dataset, we have details regarding investments made in various sectors and employment generated due to the investment across districts. Question 8 lists down the top 5 sectors that have witnessed the most significant investment in FY22. So here are the 5 sectors. However, investment in plastic and rubber sector is significantly more than other 4 sectors. One more important One important fact to mention that for all the 4 financial years consolidated from 19 to 22, real estate, industrial parks and IT building sectors provided maximum employment, that is 52.23% among all other sectors. Moving to question 9, list down the top 3 districts that have attracted the most significant sector investment during FY 19 to 22. So these are the districts Rangareddy, Sangareddy and Medchal. These are the districts situated around the capital city Hyderabad, which is the second IT hub of India. However, over the past 3 years, it has emerged as the favorite startup destination and hence these districts attract huge investments. Question 10. Is there any relationship between district investments, vehicle sales and stamp revenue within the same district between FY21 to 22? So here I have depicted 4 tables showing investment, total revenue, employees, and total vehicle sales, and top 5 districts in this matrix, right? So we observe that 3 districts are common in each table. This indicates a positive relationship between given metrics. Moving to question 11, are there any particular sectors that have shown substantial investment in multiple districts between FY21-22? Yes, there are couple of sectors starting with pharmaceuticals, which is having Highest investment 6,800 crores, which covers 24 districts of Telangana. Later, plastic and rubber, which covers 23 districts of Telangana. Question 12. Can we identify any seasonal pattern or cyclicity in the investment trends? Um, in the couple of sectors, we identify seasonal cyclicity in the investment, such as pharmaceutical and chemicals, where significant investment is made. However, the least significant investment made is in the sector wood and leather industry. Let's move to secondary research questions. What are the top 5 districts to buy commercial properties in Telangana? Justify your answer. Right? My first choice is Hyderabad because there is presence of global tech giants like Google and Amazon. Also, Hyderabad has emerged as one of the top 5 startup hubs. The next choice is Rangareddy, which is exponentially developing district of Telangana. The next choice is Medchal. There is a huge presence of PSUs and pharma chemical industry, also which contributes third highest GDP in Telangana. The fourth choice is Sangareddy. Here in the district, areas around district center are developing faster. The fifth choice is Karimnagar. This district and its towns are evenly developed and growing faster. Question 2. What significant policies or initiatives were put into effect to enhance economic growth, investment and employment in Telangana by the current government? Right here we see a picture showing significant policies which has affected the growth and development of the state. Can we quantify the impact of these policies using available data? In Telangana EVSS policy, that is electric vehicle and energy storage solution policy, it has shown excellent results. Question 3, providing insights and recommendation to Telangana government. Here my first point is that investment in last 2 fiscal years is showing a rise. However, the new employment generation is stable. The second point is that government can encourage sectors having low employment investment ratio so that maximum employment can be generated in these sectors with minimum investment. My next point is sales of brand new vehicles is decreasing year on year. Also, it is directly proportional to the new employment generation. The next point is about electric vehicles. As I said earlier, rise in the sales of electric vehicles is noteworthy due to EVES policy. However, government can continue to give concession in road tax and registration fees considering the environment friendly nature of EVs. The next point is when all datasets like GDP, revenue generation, investment, employment, vehicles are plotted across districts, we can easily conclude that the only heartland of the state around capital Hyderabad is developing with exponential rate. However, government should work on evenly distributing the growth and development across all districts by leveraging local resources and demographics. My next point is Telangana state is classified into 3 agroclimatic zones based on geographical characteristics. Right? North zone, central zone, and south zone. I have incorporated this zonal classification into this analysis project. It is worth noting that among the 3 zones, districts in North Zone score lowest in all given metrics like revenue contribution, vehicle sales, investment received, and employment generation. However, Southern Zone comes first among 3. A comprehensive dashboard supporting all the facts and insights is prepared. In the end, I would like to thank Government of Telangana and Open Data for choosing policy of data-driven decisions and making the data available for analysis. Also, I would like to thank Dhaval sir and Himanand sir from Code Basics who are conducting this project challenge based on real data. This is my first participation in project challenge, so I was really excited to prepare all this. Thank you.